my channel. So for today's video, I definitely have this look right here, which is dedicated to Bangla Nobo Borsho, which is the Bengali New Year, which is on 14th April. And yes, I know I wanted to make this video even more earlier, but because I was waiting for my studio to be up all together, I was holding back because I wanted to film my first Nobo Borsho tutorial in my studio. So I hope you guys like the new lighting, the new setup and all that stuff. Please let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about the new setup? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave me a comment down below. At least say a simple hi. That makes me feel amazing. And also, all the products will be listed down on the description box below, so don't forget to check that one out. All you have to do is just click show more, and that will actually show you everything you want to see. So please do, please leave me a comment down below. I will really appreciate that, okay? And also, if you're new to the channel, let me know how you think of this video, because this is a very good video to begin with. Trust me, because this is for beginners, this is for lazy people like me. Give me a high five. So this is actually for all those people who wants to get ready in a rush and get glammed in a rush, and you know, just get ready. And also want to have a full glam, a full beat face, but at the same time you don't want to deal with too many stuff. So I hope this one helps, and I think that is it for today. So let's jump into the video. Let's start it. So I'm gonna use the Garnier Skin Active, which is right here. One for primer. Now I'm using the original. This is how this guy looks like. Look at this. This is a goddamn primer, like seriously, but it's so cool though. It feels so cooling. It gives a nice and cooling sensation, which I really adore. Now I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage, and this is the shade I have. I'm gonna take this shade first. Just warm it up with the hand first, and then just rub it on your dark circles. So this is another form of color correction as well. This is just a different way of doing that, like because when you're actually putting a darker color underneath, that kind of cancels out the darkest one and makes it more even to put foundation and the rest of the product on. And for foundation, I'm gonna take my Diorskin Forever foundation.
And then I will stamp it with a beauty blender first.
Alrighty, so now I have all my foundation nicely melted on the skin, and I have a very bad habit of putting that back in the bottle, I mean the carton where it came in, right away. Where is my concealer? So now I'm taking my beloved Tarte Shapetape concealer, and the shade I have is medium. Obviously we all know how to put concealer on. Right, take your beauty blender and then pounce it back and forth. And I usually do my eye preparation like with the same concealer, so that's what I am doing. Time to do some cream highlight, and for that I'm using these guys right here. I will be using get out, Moonlight. This is how this guy looks like. Holy shit, I got it in my hair. I don't want it in my hair. I don't want to highlight my hair, dude. Like, who does it? Probably someday I will. You never know. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same beauty sponge. Look at the way this blinds everyone. Holy shit. Like, dude, are you blind yet? Get ready. Okay, by the way, if I'm looking at that side, it's simply because I have my monitor right on that side, so I would like to see what am I seeing perfectly. And since this is the first time making a tutorial in this amazing place, I am gonna take a little second. It's because I'm just excited. So now that we are gonna take this guy, and of course we know this is the Shade and Light Face Contour Palette, and this is the older one I have because I still am using this because I have it, and I'm a firm believer in using it whole before I even repurchase anything. So I'm gonna take this shade, which is the banana shade, and I literally hit pan on that, so don't mind on that side. So this is to set my eye area. I am lightly pressing that in. So now I'm using a brush right here, and I'm taking the Beauty Bakery flour, and that's their powder. Please don't make a mess. Okay, good. Alright, so my face is enough set for now. I have powder flying all over the place, sorry about that. Now I'm taking the Sigma F35 brush right here. Focus. Oh, okay, there we go. So I'm taking this guy right here to do my contour. It's because I tried this method the other day and I love the way this works. So I'm taking this shade right here. Go ham on it. I better just use this mirror on this side. And also I'm going to use the same darker shade just to contour my jawline as well. And now I'm taking this darker shade right here just to go under my lips right here. So this gives me more powderier look. So I'm actually done with my face makeup except for the highlight, which I don't really do until the very end. I'm gonna do my brows really quick and I will be right back. So after 1,000 hours, I'm back with my brows done. Now it's time for my eyes, and I'm moving into my Morphe Jaclynhill palette. We all know this is a very versatile palette, I will say, especially if you really want to have your everyday color, and then if you want to have a little pop of color, it's a very good deal to have. But the only problem I had is the amount of money I have to pay for this. I wasn't very happy about that personally. But it's not about this palette, so let's jump into the eye makeup. Before we begin, I think we should just zoom in a little bit so that's easier to look at. Now it's good because you can literally see everything. Like every imperfection I have in my face. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay, so let's jump into the video with my eye makeup. So I'm gonna take my BH Fluffy Blending Brush, and I'm so sorry because I don't have all the name of this palette by heart, so I'm gonna show you exactly what color I'm using. So I'm using this shade right here first, and take pretty generous amount. See the amount of kickback. So just hold the brush really at the very end and brush it. This shade will pop up really nicely and actually would add color to people really pale as Jaclyn herself, but since it's almost my actual skin tone, as you can see, it's adding a little transition, but not too much. So adding this on the crease, as you can see, I'm just brushing it. I'm going to add this shade, where are you? This shade right here. This one. Sorry, this has a little blue hue in it, but don't worry, the brush doesn't have anything. So I am just placing it on the crease, like very slowly, and just building the color. So I'm slowly building the color up and take it a little bit further, but not really dragging it too much. And when it's coming down, I'm like barely touching the face, as you can see, and it's simply because this gives me like a washed out color. As you can see, this literally gives me almost like nothing, but I'm using the exact same shade. I didn't touch any other shade so far. This shade, right? This one right here, I'm using the exact same brush, just so you know. And this is just to add more definition to the shade, just to add a little bit something. Sorry, I have a little chaotic situation going on in front of me at the moment. I am taking the NYX glitter primer, and this is actually like a glitter base, but although I'm not gonna put any glitter on the eye, but I'm actually gonna use a shimmer. So instead of using a MAC Fix Plus, I like to use this because this really gives me the pop I'm looking for. So I'm literally going to put it like this, like apply it like this on the eye. So now I'm actually gonna take this shade right here. So I'm going to use my finger to press the color, and immediately just look at the effect. What the? Looks beautiful. I'm putting it in this area because on my inner lid I plan to go for a little bit darker. I mean, not darker, lighter. So I'm actually going to use this shade right next to it. So I know this might look like it's being ridiculous, but it's not. Just give me time. I will blend them all nicely in a second. Going back. And now I am going to take this brush from Morphe. Come on, focus. This one. So it's like a flat edgier brush, so I'm just using this darker color. This one. Sorry guys, it will take me a little moment to get used to the sides because again, it's my first time filming in this new setup, so it's actually gonna take me a little bit to figure out everything. Now time for my inner corner highlight, and for that I'm using this shade right here. So now time for mascara. So for mascara I'll be using a drugstore one today. Just let me get rid of this palette first. So now I'm going to use this guy, which is the Essence Volume Stylist Mascara. I'm just going to coat my top and my bottom lash line at the same time. So I'll be wearing my falsies. I'll be right back. So now I'm taking the Natasha Denona Face Glow highlighter, and this is how this guy looks like. So I'm actually gonna take my Anastasia A23 brush and blind the world. Now time for some lip gloss. If you want, you can even use a colorful lip color or whatever you want. I'm actually using the NYX Lip Lingerie, and the shade I have is Bedtime Flirt. So this is how this guy looks like. I'm gonna give it a good shake. And then I'm just going to use the Marvelous Moxie lip gloss from Bare Minerals, and I'm just going to top it right on top. So set your face using your favorite setting spray. I'm using the Pixi Glow Hydrating Milky Mist. Give it a good shake. I'll just change, and this is the final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And I'm actually heading out the door right now, I mean after changing, of course. So I hope you enjoyed this new lighting, the new setup. Please let me know how you feel about this. If you had any complaint, if you were the one who had complained regarding my lighting, please let me know in the comment section below, okay? That if you are happy with the new light setup and all that thing going on at the moment, I am more than excited. So yeah, so that is it for the day, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!